Yo, what's up with y'all? How y'all doing? I'm out here live right now on Who-Bangin Sports Talk YouTube channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we live on Twitter Spaces at Trot Wham on Twitter. Make sure you guys hit the notification when you guys see a boy go live, or just go to the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, do the thing like that. We all here. We here. It's April. I'm supposed to say September. Goddamn, where am I at? April 24th. April 24th, 2023 NBA playoff breakdown edition. Y'all know what's up with that. NBA betting tips. And two games to talk about today. And two interesting situations. Injuries kind of got cleared up. I did return with the Giannis and Ja returns because both of those guys will be playing in today's game. Let's start off with the first game, not waste anybody's time. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in on YouTube, rewatching this, and also tuning in on Spaces. My lone brother up here, Abdul, appreciate you, bro. Yo, appreciate you for hopping in as well. The Heat going on the road against the Bucks. Right now, we're seeing eights now. When I put this in, it was at -7.5. We're seeing eights now across the board, pretty much. You know that you got Giannis coming back into this game, along with guys that's coming out of the game, coming out of the lineup at least for the Miami Heat. It's the Victor Oladipo having to go under another crucial surgery now. Now just kind of like an unlucky dude. Definitely want to start off giving out prayers to Victor Oladipo. You want everybody to be, healthy. He's one of those players that definitely had great talent, two-time All-Star, very flashy, getting to the bucket. I thought he was probably, after Jimmy Butler, probably the best guy to get to the rim, even with Tyler Hero in the game. So, now that you don't have Tyler Hero or you don't got Victor Oladipo, that's taking away two guys for the Miami Heat that can create and can get to the bucket and get to the rim as far as the free throw line. So, as far as that, that's one of the things that I want to kind of highlight right there. As far as the Heat, I mean, let's talk about them having really good success so far in the playoffs. They are in a good position. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that. They are in a good position. They have been shooting really well. They're shooting 55% from the field, 50% from three. So 55% from the field and 50% from three, bro. Come on, man. I mean, honestly, bro, I'll tell you straight up. Like, as far as the matter of fact, one second. As far as the Miami Heat, let's be real, bro. Let's be real. Do we think that they're going to continue to do that throughout the whole playoffs? Let's say that. Let's say that they'll win the championship. If they do so. You think they're going to do that though? You think they're going to be able to outplay a lot of these guys? I mean, as far as Duncan Robinson, a guy that we know that doesn't have any type of intense or any type of presence on the defensive side. Um, he had no intensity or no type of defensive presence on the defensive side. So him being on the floor, it has to be solely about the offense. And he's been cooking. 76% from three is what he's been doing so far in these three games. Playing out of his mind, man. Out of his mind. Averaging about 12.3 points. Pretty much solely won a game, playoff game for this Miami Heat team. So, yeah, Duncan Robinson is going to do that in certain spots. Consistently, though, nah. Now, what I want to do, talk about too, as far as the Bucks, now that you got Giannis coming back, he only played 10 minutes so far in this series. So, he didn't really get that much run. And in that first 10 minutes, you kind of did see some guys play outside the paint, like Brook Lopez, play a little bit more sporadically, like Bobby Portis. You don't have to really rely on Drew Holiday to initiate the offense all the time, even though he definitely does have that capability running pick and rolls and things of that nature. But you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to drag on that because now the guy's getting the rebound is Giannis, going up the floor is Giannis, and who's attacking is Giannis. So now you got all those things kind of going for you on the offensive side, and guys can actually focus in on things that they specialize in, like Drew Holiday on the defensive end. We talked about it on our my boy Ski show just now, and Dutch brought this up as far as how he kind of thinks that now you could key in on a guy like Jimmy Butler. You know what I mean? You could key in on him, put a great defender on him like Drew Holiday. You don't have to rest Drew Holiday on defensive assignments now. He can actually go all the way in on all of his effort on the defensive side of the ball. So I think that makes a lot of sense there. He's been averaging 18.3 field goal attempts so far in the series. I don't think Drew Holiday does that again today. I think you're probably going to get even some of the Chris Middleton shots at 16.7. I think he even goes down a little bit because you're going to obviously have Giannis now. You're going to see him demand the ball. You're going to see him push the pace. I think you're going to see him hold it down. So Hero was their only 3-point consistent shooter. I mean, and they really don't have that much depth. But as far as the Duncan Robinson has been very consistent lately. But I just don't think that his offense is going to show in this game. And then on top of, he's going to be exposed on the defensive side. You know, just think about him being switched over to Giannis, bro. It's over with. It's all just Dunk City there. So I'm on the Bucks, man. I'm hopping back on them at -4. I have no problem with the line movement, man. I don't think that this is a game that that we should be afraid here. So I took originally most of my unit sizes on the -2.5. I got in on it yesterday, but I'm hopping back on it with a half a unit with the -4. I just think that I'm not scared of this, bro. I'm not scared of this line movement. I want to take the Bucks full game, but I'm going to jump back on I'm thinking about jumping back on the Bucks after the third quarter. I think the third quarter is going to show if there's any type of fight in this Miami Heat team. It got to be in the third quarter. Even if they are winning, they have to have some type of fight in the third quarter. So I'm going to stay away from them, or at least fading them in that third quarter, and possibly hopping in on them a live spot as far as the Bucks here. So I think the Bucks can handle business with this team. They have to tie this up, have to go on the road and win again. And I think that's going to be their consistency. I think they win the next 3 games, especially with Giannis coming back. You're just going to see that this is not a good team. This team, you know, is going to show the time is ticking sooner or later for this team as far as the Miami Heat. I don't expect them to have the same production out of Bam. I don't expect them to have the same production out of Duncan Robinson, and obviously no production at all from Oladipo or Tyler Hero. It's just all bad for him. So Kyle Lowry, I could expect him from do a little bit something. He's definitely one of those guys that when the going gets tough, you could kind of rely on him, just having that veteran presence and things of like that nature. But fear the deer only, man. Giannis holds it down, 20-20 type of night, you know, as far as like a 20 rebound type of night. I think he goes the fuck off all the way here. So give me the Bucks first half. -2.5 is what I got most of my money on. -4 is what I did double back in on. So we got the -4 with y'all. If y'all can't get into this late, I like this look a lot, man. I just think the Bucks just hold it the fuck down, bro. Or actually, I put it at 3.5. It's actually 4. It's actually 4. Got it. There it is. So yeah, so there it is. Bucks -4 in the first half, -2.5. That's what we're rocking with. We touching straight to that. We're going straight to there, going straight from there to this next game. It's obviously the game that we cashed money on last time. It was the Lakers against the Grizzlies. You know, a lot of the narrative is based off of the old man LeBron going head up against Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks will not be suspended for this game, so he did do some suspect shit, you know, with LeBron, and then got ejected from the game, but is not going to get suspended, so he will be playing in this game. So we do have to deal with his antics some more in this game. Being that it's in the LA, you're going to expect the Lakers, or at least Laker fans, to have a big type of presence. We have really good fans out here, even though people call it Hollywood and all that shit. We love the Lakers, bro. And we only winners. You know what I'm saying? We only do winning. You know what I'm saying? So in this point, this is the best we have seen it since we've been since we've been in the LeBron era, as far as shooters, as far as playmakers around LeBron. I do love everybody's contribution to the Lakers. Reeves, Rui Hachimura, as far as Dennis Schroeder at times, D'Lo at times, AD needs to definitely rev it up. Don't get me wrong, he had a great game last game. Continue to do everything on the defensive side as far as blocking shots, getting things around the rim. These guys haven't been able to shoot good. Most of the thing about this team, they love to shoot in the paint. We all know that. They haven't been able to shoot that well in the paint inside the restricted area, 54% from that area. That's not that good. You want to be shooting around about 60% or higher. That way you're getting at least a good look. And that's up to where the Lakers are shooting at pretty solid at around 60%. 65% even the outer paint area. So I think that, if they continue to do that, it's going to be tough there. Those floater areas where you just normally see Job operate at, those are becoming a little bit more harder at contesting because you got AD challenging, pretty much everything coming at the rim. So I like that for the Lakers. And that part alone is giving me the reason to say, well, they only have to stop them from shooting threes. Now, Bane has been pretty much locked down. I mean, he's been getting pretty much solely guarded by Austin Reeves, and Austin Reeves has been doing a pretty good job throughout the series of guarding him. So I gotta give the little kid credit though. He's been holding it the fuck down there on that side. So I think that kind of continues to replicate. I don't think Bane has a really good game yet. Maybe he has a better game in the next game in Memphis, but in this game, I think that he continues to have a little bit more struggles on the three and the other guys around him. One thing I do think though is that even if he does have a little bit more success, it's going to be based off of the gravity that Ja Morant pulls, and they're going to be coming off of Ja Morant assists, I believe. So I'm going to take Ja Morant on a double-double at plus 110. That's going to be an official bet for me as well. Got the double-double on his way back. Last game with the 45 points that he was able to score. We know he's going to be able to do whatever he wants. What it was like 22 consecutive points where he scored. I think that kind of showed that he did all that on his own, right? That's not going to help you win. You need to get guys more involved. I know they didn't have guys that were knocking down shots, but you get guys more involved, it's going to be a little bit more easier for everyone to be clicking when the things get, when it gets to the nitty gritty or the tough times and the crunch times. I'm sorry, I'm trying to say. So I think that the crunch times is going to be there for Ja Morant to make those type of decisions on getting guys open looks and getting guys, the ball in the right position. So I think the assist is really what you want to key in on, but I know that he has a tendency of possibly getting a triple double or something like that. So you could possibly see him at the 9 assists and he has 12 rebounds or something like that. So I did take both of these looks at double at plus 110 and then also his 10 assists at plus 141. I do like both of those looks. I think that Ja Morant, even though he did the 22 consecutive points, you got to have in the back of your head that didn't allow us to win. We need to get guys more involved in that spot. Maybe if I had somebody that was running with me at that time, I probably would have won the game. So I think that's probably the outlook and the mindset that you have to have in this game is going to correlate to him getting more assists. So I like the 10 assists for him at plus 141 and the double-double for Ja Morant at plus 110. That's how I'm really feeling right there. Everybody that's locked in on Spaces, shout out to y'all. We got 7,000 people locked in. Abdul, Adonis, Waz, what's up, Yo-Yo, Ace, what's happening with you? 1 in a million. Appreciate y'all. If y'all have anything to speak on, any games that y'all want to talk about, make sure you guys hit the request button, or you can go to the YouTube page as well, which I'm going to throw inside the Jumbotron here. It's only right. You know what I'm saying? It's only right. But yeah, that's all I really want to do here, man. Today I've put the spaces open just to, kind of have something to bounce back if people want to have any, just a platform or just something to talk about. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely go back and forth on anything else. But that's kind of how I'm feeling here, man. I do like the Lakers. I do like the Lakers today. I'm more so not ready to go all the way in on the Lakers on a full game just of yet, but I think I am going to be possibly on them before the end of the night. We are officially on the Ja Morant double plus 141 for the 10 assists, and then I also locked in Rui Hachimura. Excuse me. I did lock in Rui Hachimura, who's right now this is his third playoff game with the Lakers. He's shooting 75% from three at 4 attempts. He's shooting 66% from the field, and he's averaging 21.7 points, the third leading scorer for the Los Angeles Lakers. Third leading scorer, Rui Hachimura, right behind the 22 points that you're getting from Anthony Davis. So he's only 1 point behind Anthony Davis. I think that you got to continue to think that he brings that type of time to the table. I would think less of. I would probably think that Anthony Davis don't get to that number quicker than I think that Rui is going to get to a dub. So I think Rui has options on getting to 20 points today. But as far as you're only giving us 13 and a half points for Rui Hachimura, it's kind of like crazy. My boy Babano did say that in the last show that I just did with my with my guy, and I kind of agree. And I'm already on this look as far as the 13 and a half points. I got it at plus 100. I think that you're going to continue to see continue to see him do, everything he's been doing as far as reading the matchups, going crazy against the other opponents post wise, doing those post fadeaways. I love those post fadeaway looks because they look very Kawhi-ish. I know that people have been talking about that, but it's been going down. He's been able to get enough lift in his shot to go over the players that he's going up against. And a lot of those players that he's going up against, like Luke Kennard, is not going up against Bane or he's not going up against Bane or Dylan Brooks. He's going up against Kennard, Santi Anderman, and Tyrus Jones in those looks. So I really like the way they've been able to get the matchups that they like. And Rui Hachimura has been able to take advantage of those matchups and getting those points. So I like the over 13 and a half points. Again, he's averaging 21 points so far this playoff series. I think he continues to shoot well and be able to get those threes that's in rotation as well. So you get those timely threes that he's been able to hold down. So that's pretty much it, bro. Those are the only plays that I really got action on. I do see Yo-Yo Streets hopped in here, man. You want to say something, bro? If you have any plays, Yo-Yo Streets, my boy, is definitely, you're fully welcome, my man. The floor is yours if you have anything that you want to talk about regarding the games that's locked in for the day, man.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? Thanks, Wham, for letting me up. I just want to say, I just want to go back to the Bucks game in Miami. It's just the only thing that's scaring me with the Bucks is that, like, with Giannis coming back, that might just kind of fuck up the whole flow, or it's like Miami's been doing really well, So it's like, do we step in front of them? Like, do we bet against them? Like, it's just like, I'm kind of like back and forth with that. But I'm looking at it, and I don't know. I think the points for Miami might be the way to go because, like, now you're kind of saying, are we going to blow out Miami by giving us 8? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I don't know.
Right. No, I understand why you're concerned too, because like you said, man, they've been hot. They've been playing really well. They've been shooting 50% from three, bro, 55% from the field. I totally agree with you, Yo-Yo. But I'm saying, bro, like if you think about Giannis coming back, yes, it will normally, like a star player would normally throw off the rhythm of the full game. But I think that you have to put that in consideration of who's been elevated to like their roles and what type of roles they're going to get demoted to. And then you think about what Giannis does. He does a lot of rebounding. He does a lot of paint driving. Doesn't necessarily, I mean, he does distribute the ball. So he does distribute the ball, but it doesn't like, they don't rely on him distributing the ball to get guys open looks. So he doesn't create for others as much, even though he does distribute the ball, have high assists. He doesn't demand the ball, or he doesn't have that type of game that, demand them to, worry about him making assists. He's mostly like, we're trying to stop him from getting around the rim, from dunking the ball. So that alone, I don't think that's going to be something that's adding into the game plan that's going to throw off Drew Holiday, throw off those guys like Chris Middleton, because they're more spot up shooters, along with they can create for others as well. So they could be that guy, to kind of fill that void if it is something that's taken away. So I agree with you that you don't want to normally go up against a team that's hot, but you got to look at the guys that's hot. And that's what I was talking earlier about Duncan Robinson. I'm sure, Yo-Yo, if you've seen Duncan Robinson getting switched off on Giannis or getting switched off on Bobby Portis, you think that those guys are going to be able to score on them, bro? I'm just saying, like, if you think that,
No, that's facts. That's facts.
that's all I'm thinking. That's all I'm thinking. I'm saying, like, well, they getting a better defender coming back, and then they only getting like, it's only a plus when Giannis coming back for sure. So I just really think that the don't think too hard about the number. I think the number is obviously It's priced at where it's supposed to be. I think that the Bucks in the first half is what I got. I got the first half -4, -2.5 as well. I think that the Bucks is the way, bro. I think the Bucks is the best play on the board for sure today. Even better than the Lakers, and I love the Lakers, bro. And I appreciate you for hopping up and asking that question too, because I'm not trying to steer you in the wrong way either, or steer you in the right way. I'm trying to help it, make it easy for you to make the decision. If I had my own money, which I do on this, I'm definitely going to say I don't want you to have your money on the other side because these boys right here, bro, like, I wouldn't put my worst enemy's money on the damn Heat right now, bro, because I just think that it's going to be time will tell. And like you said, that number is telling us that they about to blow this shit up. This is a blowout look, right? Like they about to blow them out. Like maybe even the team may not even be that good. So I think the team is going to show that they can't do that. But I think that guys like Caleb Martin may be playing well. You may still get some love from Jimmy Butler, but him having Drew Holiday solely on him, bro, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough definitely for them to keep up with them points that Giannis is gonna create. Giannis is gonna create a lot of easy buckets, I think. But yeah, bro, shout out to you. Shout out to Abdul. He definitely requested as well. I appreciate you, Abdul, for requesting. If you connected in here, let me see. I think I'm trying to get you in here. I think you might be locked in here. If you are locked in, you definitely had a floor, bro. And then we'll kick it back to any of y'all best that y'all want to talk about, or anybody in the chat has questions, that we'll do that as well. But definitely, Abdul, if you got anything to say, you could definitely lock in, bro.
Hey, what's up with y'all, man? Everybody good?
Oh man, we blessed, bro.
Um, thanks. I'm all over the Bucks, man. I love the Bucks. Look, first quarter, first half, all over that. Miami should regress a little bit. They've been shooting the ball way too well, and on the road here, I think they come down a little bit. My concern is the Lakers, man. The line looks weird. Like I don't like the way Lakers closed the game. Last game they played as good as they possibly could play. Ja kind of got rolling. I think this might be a Grizz with the point spot. I ain't sure. I want to check and see where the money's at for both sides. But man, let's dig more into that Lakers game. Does Hachimura, does he keep making a three like that?
So I do think that Hachimura does continue to go crazy, bro. 21 points is what he's averaging, bro. They got his points right now at 13 and a half points plus 100.
Yeah, I think they tripping.
They tripping. Talk about it, bro. They tripping. They tripping, man. Give my boy Hoochie Mama. That's what the homies call him. Give my boy Hoochie Mama the love, man. Rui Hachimura is going to throw this in there, bro. For sure.
Facts, man. I think you hit it right on the head. He's been finding some good matchups, going to his mid-post game, hitting the little turnarounds. He looked great, man.
Oh, straight up, straight up. No, I think Hoochie Mama, Hoochie Mara, whatever you want to call him, Rui is going to go crazy tonight. He's going to at least give us 15, 14 points to go over this 13 and a half points. I think that that's a good look there, bro. As far as like the LeBron, I mean, I think this is the first time we don't have to see LeBron take over the game to win the playoff series, right? Like we've seen LeBron have to take over games, take over the series, even in this bubble. Late in the bubble, you've seen LeBron have to take over the game, late in the series, all that good shit. So I don't think we have to worry about the LeBron doing that in this game. I think you can see it even in that outburst. My boy Dutch talked about it on the show that I was just with Ski. Talked about it easily, like as far as how talked about how the boy didn't even have to do too much in that first quarter. You seen the Lakers just push up on, with the whole supporting cast thing. So I think the Lakers don't have to worry about nothing. The Lakers gonna do this shit right. You know what I'm saying? It's only right. The Lakers hold it down right here. I'm a little bit more concerned in the Lakers full game first half than I am with the full game with the Lakers. That's for sure. I think that you may see the Grizzlies, do what they did the first two games and been able to win the first half against the Lakers. But after that, man, Rui Hachimura, keep shooting over Luke Kennard, keep shooting over Tyrus Jones. He's gonna be solid right there. I got Dr. Ocean the Great up in here. Appreciate you for tuning in. If you want anything, you got any action, talk about these two games, the floor is yours.
I think I'm on Lakers full game. I think definitely they're gonna take that W. The crypto.com is a beast. And again, we lost our last championship was one in the bubble. Everything was locked down. So I think all the LA fans is taking advantage of the situation we at right now. So I'm definitely on full game Lakers, and I'm also on Hoshimura. I'm on my boy Rue. I'm on him for points for sure. I think they sleeping on him, and while they sleeping, we gonna get that bread. So continue to
Talk
sleep
about
on
it.
him, so I can get more and more bread on him. You know what I mean? But I am with you on the halftime. I think Memphis probably will come out with a little something, but that halftime, second half Lakers is a whole different beast, and we ain't for that shit. They disrespecting us and all that stuff, so we about to go hard in the paint.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that. And that's all I'm saying. I think the second half is solid. And our boy Hoochie Mama Rui, Hoochie Mama gonna go crazy tonight. Shout out to you as well, Dr. Ocean. Shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate y'all. 8,000 people out there on YouTube watching. Everybody in the chat. G Martinez asked me, Wham, how you feel about the under or over in the Bucks game? I mean, it's been over this total every game. They dropped 130 with the Miami Heat, 122 the Miami Heat, the second game, 121. I think they are going to be under that number, though. So I think that they're probably going to be around in the 100 mark as far as the Miami Heat. But you see the Bucks can go crazy. They dropped 138 against them in second game, 117. I think that the Bucks play something around 120. So they are going to be able to get over this number. I think there. Shout out to my guy, Cormius. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Dolly knows the great under general himself. Nelly knows the legend, man. Appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate everybody else, though. But yeah, man, I kind of didn't mean to do too much today. You know what I'm saying? We got two games. You know what I'm saying? It's real light. We'll recap the games that we did have action on. If y'all got any questions again, make sure y'all hit that like button there. And yeah, my boy G Martinez, I think the over is only way. Both teams has been able to score on each other. The 3-point defense has always historically been bad for the Milwaukee Bucks, so it may not even be that much of a regression, but it's still enough that it's going to be, not 75%, 76% from Duncan Robinson type shit. So I do still like the over. But as far as the place that I got wrapped up, let's talk about the Bucks first half. We are on the Bucks first half -4, -2.5. We are also on Rui Hachimura over 13.5 points. And then also we on Ja Morant over 9.5 assists at +141 and Ja Morant double at +110. Anything that y'all want to speak on in the chat, make sure y'all like and subscribe. Other than that, man, it's always been a pleasure to have people lock in on us on Twitter, on YouTube, and it's all love. Shout out to Dr. Ocean, the great Yo-Yo, Abdul. Appreciate 1 in a million for being up in here as well. My boy G Martinez, Noli knows, Danny Lopez, Equarmius, man, always love. I appreciate everyone from there on. We'll be out this motherfucker. And until next time, peace.